Okay, hello boys. Um, I'm Mani, and this is my video. And yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a while now. Yeah, I've honestly been wanting to make a video for like something like 10 years. I never did it for some fucking reason, but this year is the year. So yeah, who am I? I'm Mani. Um, I'm from Iran. I'm a systems engineer, ink student in the University of Guelph. Um, and yeah, I've programmed for about 7 years. I don't claim to be the smartest programmer or like whatever, but yeah, I've seen most of it. And yeah, this AI shit is happening in it. So yeah, I've actually kind of been vibe coding for quite a while now. But so the public consensus on this was not very positive. But like over the past couple of weeks, so it's December 27, 2025 now. And so Opus 4.5 came out a while ago. Um, and yeah, people seem to just take the pill now. Um, which is, it makes me happy because I've been trying to tell this to everyone around me, and for the past like couple of years. So yeah, I've been coding since 2019, and yeah, in 2022, like this AI shit happens, and like at first it's not that good, right? Um, and then yeah, like as time goes forward, I keep giving it like more complex and harder tasks, and it can do them, and I'm like, oh, like that kind of would have taken me a couple of hours to go learn JavaScript and read up on this framework and read up on that framework and what happened to my okay. And yeah, this AI thing can do it in like 20 seconds. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that we live in 2025. Anyways, so yeah, this is probably gonna be easy, but yeah, we're gonna what happened? We are going to try to make a visualizer for this very simple machine learning model. So with vibe coding, we're not gonna touch a single key on this keyboard. Okay, so let's go to our code editor. Uh, all right. Oh yeah, so this is probably for another video, but yeah, you can surprisingly you can use AI to tutor you and get better at the things you find interesting. I also use AI to manage my resume because I hate editing latex. All right, what are we gonna build here? So I guess we need to clone this. This is from 7 years ago, by the way. Let's see. Actually, let's read up on this. Let's see how they made this. Add TensorFlow model. So I'm assuming this isn't PyTorch. Let's see. Um, hmm. Uh, huh. Very interesting. Okay. This is um yeah, this is from my is because I restarted my IDE. And I think that's also the reason why my video is kind of lagging. Yeah, I need a new MacBook, but that's whatever. So yeah, let's see. I don't think there's any torch in this. No torch. Uh, what is this doing? Some Keras dataset support MNIST. We got NumPy. Reshape the data. I'm looking for like the layer of neurons, right? Uh, Conv 2D. Oh, that's this. Oh, interesting. Adding layers and forming the model. Alright. So this is really what matters here. Um, let's take this code. Well, I mean, let's actually clone. Yeah, let's clone the repository. Whoops. Yep, I think we got it. Nah. Okay. We're gonna try this again. Well, actually, let's run this. Go back. I swear I'm good at this computer shit. I don't know. Well, I know why this is kind of buggy. It's because I'm running OBS. Okay. And yep, our thing is cloned. Let's go back to VS Code. Updated. I think I have a renderer for notebooks. I do. Alright. And I think Claude Code works on notebooks, but hey, let's see. What is going on? I don't think I should have that many IDE windows open at the same time. It's just slow as shit. Whoop. Okay, yeah, this computer's definitely going through it. Okay, let's close this. I don't think we need this either. I don't think this will break the Claude Code instances. This we don't really need right now. And yeah, I think this is as good as I can do. Anyways, why is this not loading? I am not sure. Oh, okay, this one loads. It's just okay, this one loads too. And yeah, okay, let me actually verify the actual model in this. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think we need any of this. Oh, and they gave us more Opus for Christmas. Yeah, we are on Opus, which is the best one. And yeah, this is how I prompt. So this is a whisper flow. Amazing tool. Yeah, money well spent. It's one of my happiest purchases, and yeah, it makes vibe coding a whole lot easier. And yeah, that's how it works. So yeah, let's see what Opus can do. Yeah, so this is a repository for a cloned MNIST model from GitHub. So yeah, it's just a regular CNN. And what I want to do is visualize this model. So yeah, from the inputs, to the hidden layers, to the outputs, and whatnot, I kind of want to visualize this for both training and inference. So what we're going to do is we're going to represent values for weights and biases as a gradient. So for the weights, we're going to use red, and for the biases, we're going to use green, and their value is reflected in their color, and their shade of coloring. So yeah, like the more intense the coloring, is closer to 1. And yeah, what I kind of want to do with this is visualize the training process, and also visualize inference. So for this web interface that you're going to be making, I do want a 3D representation of this model. So you're going to do that using 3JS, I believe it's called. Um, and for the interface, I want a pane where it shows. So we have the data sets here as well, right? Um, well, at least you can see in the code where to download it from. Um, where is the MS data? Uh, okay, yeah, double check on that. See if we have the MNIST data or not. But yeah, I want basically a little pane somewhere in the interface that shows me the image that's going through the model right now. Whether it's it's in it's the training phase or the inference phase. Yeah, I kind of want to just have a way to visualize input. And yeah, the goal is for me is to see this model evolve as we feed it. See how the model changes. I also want like a terminal log output because we're really running the verified workflow here. Really, we're just adding this visualization process in between. But we do want to kind of monitor the actual model itself as well. Um, so yes, as you can see, this is a kind of a pretty hefty prompt, and yeah, this is how we do vibe coding. And honestly, there's not much else to do. We can just we'll wait for it. Um, yeah. So what kind of worries me is, I'm not gonna lie, this is my computer, like this is my personal computer, and like everything's out in the open. Yeah, I hope I don't expose any credentials or anything like that. But yeah, hey, it's gonna be fine. Okay. Um, so yeah, working with Claude Code. So I've met a lot of people like in my university and just like out there on the internet, at conferences out in the open that just don't think this is gonna be replaced. And I kind of get it, like okay. Oh, it's asking me questions. This is actually a new feature. This is pretty dope. Neuron grid. Each neuron is a small sphere cube showing actual network topology. It can be dense. Some rectangle black pool layer with weights by colors heat maps. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. Hybrid view convolution layers as grids, dense layers, as compact blocks with zoom capability. I think I'm gonna go with this. Oh, okay. Update rate for training visualization. How frequently should the display update? Um, 100 images. Yeah, 100 images is pretty standard. That's pretty dope. Yeah, this is a fucking. Anyways, how do you vibe code? So, it's just vibe coding is just like is the same as working as like double programming as like working with you know someone else, and the only difference is that this partner is just like the most competent. Well, it may not be the best programmer alive and like the most competent or whatever, but like to most people it is, right? To your regular first semester CS student, this is the pinnacle of what you could be. Um, and yeah, huh. Actually, I don't know. I forgot that I was supposed to use the terminal because it just looks cool. Um, all right. So, how you vibe code is really just you try to do your part best in a given project. Imagine you just got a project or an exercise or something, by a professor to do, um, and you have this very competent, extremely competent classmate that knows everything about your computer and how to use it and how to operate it and implement algorithms and what have you. So yeah, what's your job exactly? Well, your job is to understand um, reality. Your job is to understand the important parts. In this instance, about this machine learning model, um, and really, you just need to know what you want, which is kind of weird, right? Because like we were all uh, taught in school to be smart, and the fact that that's where the real money's at. You learn to do cognitive tasks, but yeah, like obviously at this point that's not an issue anymore. So yeah, what are you gonna add as a human to um, the economy? uh, is your wants. You just really need to know what you want. Well, at least this is true for programming, but yeah, this is gonna extend to everything else as well. It's wild, bro. Like one other reason for me doing this is because 2026 is gonna be wild, right? Like in a way, if you ever wanted to do something and kind of like take a gamble, take a risk, this is kind of the time. If you're not gonna do it now, then like I don't know what you're waiting for. Um. So yeah, like I said, I wanted to make content for like a very long time. And yeah, I guess the reason I didn't do it was, this is kind of taking a while, huh? The reason I just never kind of ended, like, I never ended up doing it was I was just like busy with, this. Just this has always been my passion, and I just didn't think I could turn that into content, or I thought that it needs to be like super polished, and I need to like go learn editing and have a good camera and all that. But yeah, you know, yeah, I don't think that mindset was helping me out. So yeah, I'm just gonna do what I do behind this computer. A lot of it actually is just watch YouTube. You can visit my feed. Let's see what's going on. This shit is really taking a while, huh? Is that why Claude is lagging? I don't think that's why. I do not know what's going on right now. Huh. All right, this is the time to debut another thing that I've been working on. So let's find a video that China's super schools. Oh, this is Professor Zhang. Okay, I actually do want to talk about Professor Zhang as well. Anyway, this is a video that I might be interested in, right? And it's 30 minutes. And I just don't have 30 minutes. That's ridiculous. Okay, this is progressing. I want to show you something. So, this is CSS Aperture. I made this. And I made this with a specific purpose of watching YouTube videos. Because there's so many YouTube videos that I want to watch, and I just don't have time for all of them. So this repository is really a tool for Claude. So yeah, here I'm just gonna tell Claude to take a look at this video. So let's take a look at the Claude.md, right? This is what Claude can see by default whenever I launch it in this repository. So yeah, as you can see, this is basically just some tools to search content. So what's gonna happen now is Claude is gonna activate our virtual environment and run some scripts, which we tell how to do in here. And yeah, it's gonna download the transcript for that video. It's gonna vectorize it. It's gonna turn into chunks to search for, and now basically Claude has semantic search. It can kind of search a keyword or a bunch of keywords, and I'll show you in a sec. Our tools here will kind of do this vectorization process on the data that we have, which is the YouTube transcript, and we'll return results. So let's see this. So this says what? Source bin, activate, search, PISA ranking in Chinese education and performance. from this specific video that we downloaded. And if you take a look at this, yeah, you see it returned two results, which is, so this is the same text, I guess. You know, it must have been duplicated there for some reason. This is quite curious, actually. This is very fishy. Oh, it's just returned the entire thing? Huh. I don't think this is the entire thing. What is going on? Okay, let's find the video. What was the name of the video again? China Super. Yeah, okay, let's go. Oh, fuck. Okay, I don't think it did a very good job on this, did it? Okay, anyways. Huh. It's quite curious. Okay, let's take a look at the analysis. Damn, imagine if this tool, like, if it's just this didn't work all this time. Anyways, now we have a you know, an insight we can read on this video. And yeah, so what happened with China, with Chinese schools? So Shanghai's #1 ranking created Western anxiety, but are partly media fear mongering. Shanghai's neighborhoods are representative of all China. The cow system's human cost. Yeah, everything from age 3-4 builds towards 3 exams in June, death of childhood, study abroad trap. Anyways, you know, you kind of get the point. I can kind of go through this 30-minute video in you know, quite the short time here. Okay, let's go back to our original project. Okay, so yeah, I guess this is ready. You know, we don't need this Claude code right here. This is Ghosty, by the way. I love using Ghosty. I recommend you guys to get on Ghosty. Yeah, let's try this. So yeah, it's creating the Ben. Okay, so what do we do here? Oh, is it installing these packages? Okay, this is an issue. Well, what happened? Oh, it still did launch something. To be honest, if we just feed these errors back into... Oh, okay, this is pretty cool. This is our input. This is our pixels, essentially. So we got what? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers. So this is the output layer. This is, I believe, 10 digits from 0 to 9. And yeah, whichever neuron here activates is our final answer. And yeah, let's actually see if this works. Start training. Does it work? Okay. So some shit happened here, and that probably has something to do with some. So we're gonna just pass this back onto Claude. But you know what? I do like the interface quite a lot. What is this connecting to? Okay, so the Flask thing was a backend server that this was launching. Okay, let's see. This is probably gonna cause some issues as well, and we're gonna have to burn tokens, but that's fine. You know, with enough tokens, you can kind of do anything nowadays, So it's running the commands by itself now, which I'm happy with. I really should play some music or some shit on this song. Well, I don't know what the audio levels are, but I think OBS is capturing some audio from my computer. Alright, let's go back to YouTube. What are we gonna, House Mix 2025. Oh yeah, this is a pretty great. I love this channel actually. It's just a good channel all in all. Is this capturing anything? I believe it is. Okay. So this is not finished running yet. So I'm assuming, yeah, so the results from running bash does not get streamed back to Claude, so, which kind of makes sense if you think about it. You kind of need to give the model time to think, right? The model's either listening or generating, and yeah, we need to make the distinction between that. A lot of vibe coding is really just context engineering. So this is a pretty short project relatively, but when a project gets big enough, there's just a lot of parts about the project, and it gets more complex, like just by nature of it, right? And what you need to do when that happens is just good programming practice. You just need to compartmentalize everything to the best of your ability and have well-defined inputs and outputs to connect it to the other parts of your application, because you're gonna be using these tools to code, and for now they're just not very good remembering. So yep, it's very important to document things. So what I usually do for that is at the end of a chat, I just ask the model to either make a markdown file and write everything down in it, or just kind of go back through the code, add some readmes recursively in the folders, and yeah, that usually works. God, I really need a new laptop. Let's read some more video stuff. But yeah, this is the state of the internet now. And yeah, YouTube has changed like so much over the past couple of months, and it's gonna change so much more. This is a pretty cool video. We want to find out more about this, right? Okay. By the way, Professor Jang, you guys should watch these videos. Yeah, a lot of people just put him off as kind of schizophrenic, and there's a little bit of truth to that. But hey, I personally have a lot of respect for insane people and schizophrenics, and I think Dr. Jang is mostly a pure heart, and he actually tries for good, right? But yeah, there's one issue though with Professor Jang that I'm gonna criticize, and it's just the fact that he doesn't know any math. He's not good at math. He doesn't have that scientist engineering mind. So a lot of things that he talks about, in the end, it usually just goes back to good and evil, and he fails to have a purely analytical view on the subject at hand. So yeah, he's one evidence, one thing that kind of made me think this is just that he views AI as useless, and he thinks it's a fad, which I get what he's referring to. He's pointing towards the OpenAI and the current kind of gate holders of Silicon Valley, and he does have a point. in a way, that whole effort, building data centers, and whatever they're doing is probably not gonna get to anywhere. But AI is far from useless. That's just bullshit. Okay, so let's find out why Porsche's profits fell. Why? 42% drop in China deliveries, 49% drop in Taycan deliveries. Why? 3.1 billion investment burn in 2025, 6% revenue decline. What went wrong? China competition? What a motherfucker. That, it was gonna happen sooner or later. So I live in Canada. They don't import Chinese cars here. You motherfuckers better start doing that. Because, shit's going down. EV transition costs. Okay, for sure. Exclusivity paradox. Porsche needs volume for revenue, but risk diluting the brand. EVs are expensive to build. Price high and demand drops. Tariffs. 99% though. That's quite. Holy fucking shit. Hey, I can't wait to get a Porsche level car. For like $20,000. A Porsche level car probably will be Porsche level priced, but the point is the barrier is coming down. Okay, let's check out. Let's see what's going on with the project. What is it doing? It's telling me MS data and initializing. Oh, so it didn't do that. This is the backend server, right? I think it is. Start. Yeah, okay. That's what that is. Okay. I guess I'm gonna show you guys my Twitter as well. There's a video. I can hear something on my computer, but I don't know what it is. Oh, it's just the song. That's fucking okay. I'm stupid. Task. There's a graph that I'm looking for. Yep. Well, listen, I don't think this is the most up-to-date graph, but so yeah, peep this. Right? This is where we're at with Opus 4.5. So this is what I see when I look at this. And I kind of see the way that it did things. So there's like one entry point to our whole procedure here, right? And it does downloading the data set and setting up the model, and like everything is a part of that. And that's just I sense a difference from last time, from a couple months ago, and it's just that it kind of accounts for that, but for that essentially, it can do the entire thing as one endpoint, which is all you need for systems thinking and kind of compartmentalizing these systems, really. So let's see if this actually works. Application initialized. It's just a log. Oh, model reset to random weights. All right, start training. Okay, we cannot see. Backend is running. Oh, it's also logging the output. Interesting. Tasks. Where is tasks? Oh, this is just a temp. Okay, whatever. So this still doesn't run. No, do not evaluate. Okay, so this is just what? This is random weights. Okay, let's reset model and evaluate again. Oh, it's not the same. That's good news. Yeah. Okay, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna tell the model. We're gonna tell the model Nothing happens when I click start training. I can reset the model, I can evaluate it. But yeah, I don't really see any activity when I want to start training. Maybe if you're saving the logs, check them. Or if not, make it so that you have observability to the process. Yeah, so this is all you need. This is all you need. This is all vibe coding is about. Ooh. Huh. Oh. This is my fucking fault. It's because I didn't close this window before we did the other one. Whatever. Oh. Are you fucking kidding me? What's going on? Okay, I'm just gonna close both of these. I have ADHD, guys. I can't just... They need to make the models faster because I just can't do that. What the fuck is this? Yeah, let's try that. Oh. These are quite lovely, actually. Oh, shit. You need to optimize this and see. I hope not. Ain't shit happening. What is going on? So, this was all the assumption. And the GitHub code worked. I guess now we have to make sure it works. So I don't see. I can start the training, and it does say, training started 5 epochs, 600 batches, whatever. But then, some weird things happen. I see no other activity, and after it says that training started, it says disconnect from server. After a while, I don't know why. So I don't know if the training is actually being run and it's not being reflected, or if it's not just being run. And I don't know why it disconnects. So yeah, check the logs. Logging is really your best friend. You can figure any problem out with enough Googling. and logging. Ah. Keras 3 API changed. Yep. Yeah. So this is the one thing with tech, especially programming. Yeah, like something from 5 years ago probably doesn't work now, and it turns out, it seems like this problem is only going to get worse. This is called tech debt. So what it means is just it's just like changing standards and whatnot, and that's why clean coding practices are so heavily emphasized on, because realistically you can just go make anything that you want, but like they don't really necessarily want that at a company, or like a place you might go work at, because you just can't have everyone writing in their own styles. Like, how are we gonna go back on that code and see what's going on after? So I think this updates on itself. Let me just refresh this though. Okay, start training. What the fuck? Is this broken again? Oh my god. Okay, I cannot start training again. Just check the logs again. I could probably make a hook just for this project, so that anytime that Cloud Code finishes running, it goes checks on the logs and sees if they're running. What is going on? Oh, is that why? What the fuck? This does not make any sense. Still disconnected. Oh, it's just fucking. I guess it stopped it. Yeah, it killed the process. So we're at 50% context now. This is a fair warning. Auto compact is really not that good. You do not want auto compact. You just wanna save information, so that it could be found later on. So once it's at like 60-70%, I'm just gonna ask it to go back and write shit down. Okay, it was connected to the back end. We start the training. There's nothing happening here. There's nothing happening here. So how I was like kind of imagining this was, yeah, so it's just like one giant block, right? So I kind of want the neurons as like distinguishable cues in these neurons, and yeah, I just want to see. I want to see the weights and the biases change as this runs, essentially. Okay, I have no observability, so I'm just gonna. I can see that the training has started, but I cannot tell if it's actually running, because yeah, I just don't have any observability, so you need to check into the logs. I don't know what does that. Also, it keeps disconnecting from the server. I do not know why that is, but you need to put some logging so that we know about the status of this, the connection, and kind of trace why it goes wrong, why it disconnects all of a sudden. Yeah, honestly, anyone could be a programmer with this. Like, I low-key wasted my life for a couple of years there trying to learn Django. Who would have thought? I should have just not learned Django and wait for AI to happen. So there's like massive payload sizes. Oh, I get what's happening, kind of. Okay, this is actually a cool, like an interesting problem to work on. So I did put it in the prompt that I want the interface updated, and I think it's trying to pass that information through the WebSocket, but I think it's too much data. I think that's something we need to optimize for, which is a challenge, which is I'm not gonna lie. I've been very mentally like not very stimulated ever since this AI shit happened. Mm. Is this boring to you guys? Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Maybe we should take a look at the actual code. This is the backend code. This is our actual network. Running queue. Where's the data? Yeah, not sure. And then we got the front end. Honestly, the front end looks like really amazing. I really like the front end. The front end is dope. Okay, server's now running. Let's restart this. Let's start training. 5 epochs. What is this? I don't know what this is. I'm gonna ask them all. What is it? This? That's not what I asked for. Hey, it's fine. It's still cheaper and faster than if I tried to do it myself. Is this running? Oh. I still have no observability. Checking for the logs. Let's see how the change is going. So I kind of want this to get updated, right? I want like the pictures, then kind of change timeout. But this is unacceptable. Okay, let's see if it finds out. I think it will. Hopefully it will. If it doesn't, then I've just been bullshitting myself all that long. Oh, it already fucking compacted the conversation. Okay, we took an L here, boys. We should not have let this happen. But hey, we can always just go back into the code, and investigate to see what happened. We just need more tokens. Ugh. What do you mean ping timeout? So errors happen. I'm not getting it's being run. I don't see that updated. So yeah, the front end uses the back end. There's no real-time updates from the back end to the front end. The model is running. Oh, it already figured that out. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna stand back here, but I'm just gonna include like errors as well. And where the fuck? This confuses the model a little bit because as they get smarter, the confusion just gets less. You're perfect CS student. I don't even need to. I don't need to take a look at another loop ever in my life. I just need to visualize the loops. You just need to know where the main loop of your program lies. I keep telling you, you just need to know what you want. This video is almost 50 minutes long now. I'm sick. Ray Dalio just released a Christmas piece. I want to read this so bad. Should I just read this on video? Kind of want to, but then I'll have to read it out loud. Oh, fuck. How big is this video gonna be? I'm recording at 60 frames per second. Oh, yeah, this is what we want. So, huh. Oh, this is quite intro. Why the fuck is this happening? What is this? I don't know. I can ask Claude, but do I care enough? Not right now. Huh, I wonder what this is. I think this gets updated every... Well, we are sending updates every 50 batches. Oh, this is Epoch 1 out of 5. It's pretty cool. I like this. Can we evaluate now? Oh, yeah, we're already there. We don't need 5 other epochs. It's crazy. Okay, let's give our... Hey, it seems to run pretty good now. So now let's change the 3D model a little bit. So, what I really wanted is a visualization of every single neuron. So I want every single neuron to kind of have its own cube, its own unit in a given layer, and I want lines in between the layers, the neurons, that represent the weights. Yeah. And I kind of want to see those update in real time and see the change in the actual model through their colors. But yeah, I want neurons and connections between every neurons, all that kind of visualized. So I see conv2. It's kind of a larger block. I don't know why you did that. Is it a bunch of compacted neurons? I don't even know what that means. Yeah. Anyway, let's try to do that. But the whole process is looking good. Also, this is like, we're one epoch done, and this is at like 98.7% accuracy. Do we need... What is 4 more epochs gonna do for us? Massive number of neurons. Full CNN has 48,000 neurons, sample neurons, so we can do that. Yeah, I like this. This is the biggest product in the world right now, by the way. This will... this can do anything that I can do with my computer. which is kind of scary. I don't need to be behind my computer anymore. I like doing this, you know, but I don't really need to do this anymore. And these were useless, I think. They just don't update. And this is increasing in accuracy. And I don't know why the confidence meter is not updating. Why did it kill the process? It updated. I guess this is still not finished. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Based Palmer Lucky. Head of preparedness. What the fuck is going on? This is crazy. Damn. Are you guys gonna tear this whole shit down? Are we? We just might. Got that. Yeah. Yeah, this is yeah, this is funny. This is funny. It's funny. This is what it feels like. I still can't believe it, by the way. Like, I still wake up and I can't believe that I'm living in this reality. It's absolutely fucking insane. This is absolutely fucking insane. Yeah, this is not supposed to happen. Hey, isn't this dope as fuck? And we got like sampled neurons. Has it already started training? Oh, it's already at Epoch 5. This looks the same. Yeah, I think it does. Or we don't see these firing though. They're the same color. Oh, and you know, yeah, look at this. The quality kind of. Okay, can we run inference now? Anyways, you get the big picture. We can make this better. It just, you know, requires a bit more time. Now, there's one crucial question that we need to ask ourselves at the end of the session. Was there a way that I could go about this that would have cost less tokens, and would have got me faster to the end result? That's a very good question. What do I think for this project? I think it would have been nice if we verified that the model actually runs in the beginning, and that would have saved us a lot of tokens. And then the hard part would have been just setting up, you know, this beautiful interface, you know, which this looks really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. And so there's a part that I really want to do, and it's to kind of visualize every single neuron. If you think about it, you know, like these neurons are just numbers in the RAM. How hard is it for us to access this? This is using a kind of like a back-end and front-end architecture, but it's on the same machine. You know, we can access the neurons while they're being run and kind of maybe sacrifice a little bit of a performance performance speed in terms of training our model, and help visualize this. So yeah, what's the next step now? The next step is to just do this all over again the same way. See, at a certain point, iterating on a project becomes, provides diminishing returns. And it's just a better idea to scrap the entire thing and just start over. And it will be better the second time. For sure. Anyways, we're at the 1 hour mark. And yeah, this has been my first video. I'll see you again. Do I need like a catchphrase or something in the end? I don't know, motherfucker. Peace.